Hey guys, and what is up? It is your boy Hotshot Gaming here with another race on Gran Turismo Red Bull Ring. Now this track has been giving me a few problems lately. Starting currently in 4th position, so this actually turned out to be a very good race. I was definitely quite happy with the position that I was in because obviously I've bought myself a Logitech steering wheel, G29, and I haven't been driving with it that long because obviously I've always been faster with a controller than what I have with a steering wheel. So having what happened with me with the steering wheel, I was very happy with this. So we're coming into the first corner, taking that nice and tightly with the Audi being far away, right up against the Frenchman there, tightly on the right hand side there, going for a nice clean pass there, trying to keep it clean. Oh! And gets contact by the Frenchman, which helped me get into 2nd position. And at first, when I did this track, I had trouble with some of the braking points going around the corners on this track. But once I knew where to sort of brake and get around, I was a bit more quicker. Now, obviously, I'm fighting for 1st position from the German here, trying to take my corners as best as possible as the German takes it wide on that corner. So I've hit myself 1st position on the 1st lap. I was currently talking to one of my mates in the party, and I was just like, I just had to say to him, I was like, mate, I've got to concentrate now. Try and keep this 1st position. Work my stats back up. My driver rating and my SR rating, because some of the races that I've been in have been a bit ugly. And obviously I want to keep my SR up as much as possible. The thing is, I care more about my SR than my DR, which I would say is really important. SR is really important because you want the cleanliest race as possible. So obviously still in 1st place. German's got a penalty, which has obviously helped me out. Slow him down a little bit. Just trying to maintain this position and just trying to concentrate with the G29, the G29 Logitech steering wheel, which I've really enjoyed since I've been using it. I've also been playing Drive Club VR with the G29, which has actually been really good using that as well. So for most of the time, I keep it in 1st position here with quite a lot of the racers behind me, and we're currently on the 2nd lap. With also, I've just noticed, with the fastest lap as well, even though it is a 1:37, even though most racers get about a 1:28, I think that is the fastest lap I think I've seen most of the drivers have. And that is just, I need to try and find out a bit more how to get these fast laps to keep up with these guys. So we're just still keeping that 1st position there with 14 drivers in on the track. And I think eventually on one of the laps, I think we do get a real good open gap on one of the laps. So, yeah. Now, we're currently on the final lap here. I managed to keep 1st place for pretty much all the laps. And on some of the laps, they did catch up to me a bit, but on the last lap I do open up a really big gap, which is really good. But on the last lap I do not get the fastest lap, as one guy has got a 1:32. But the main thing is we are in 1st position, and we've managed to keep that for the duration of the laps, because like I said, I was a bit worried trying to keep the 1st position from the 1st lap onwards, because that cannot be easy most times, especially if you've got some drivers behind you trying to, peer pressure you, or pretty much peer pressure you into trying to make a mistake, or trying to not let your nerves take over and make a mistake, which is what I don't like to do most of the time. So yeah, I was just glad that I managed to get my 1st win with the G29 steering wheel. And yeah, it was just a big achievement as we passed the last corner here, coming onto the straight. And I think this actually helped get my rating up. I think it might have got me back up to my S sportsmanship and my C rating again. As like I said, this track did give me a few issues with sports rating and my DR, as where I didn't know much of the track. Getting around for them braking points and getting more of that speed around the track. So there you go, first position, which I'm very, very happy about. First win with the G29 steering wheel.